Like, oh my god, I got my hands on some new Advanced Warfare on their new engine. Hi, guys. I don't know what I was going for with that intro, but hopefully I nailed it. I don't know. It sounded like a snail with a lisp or something. So what's up, guys? Speech impediment out. I'm in. My name is Pone. I kind of wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about this game. A subscriber, let me know a little bit about this, and I'm like, oh, hey, cool. And if you're not looking at it right now, you may not understand it. This is actually a browser game. Now, in case you're curious about what that means, it's basically in browser. You can play it on Facebook, different websites, so on and so forth, but it really does not put any strain on your computer. Basically, if you've bought a computer this side of any time since they've been existing, it should be able to run this one just fine. It's not demanding. You need Unity for it, so it's like a very, very simple, quick installation and download, and it really requires nothing on your part. So you could be sitting on, a $200 computer that your grandma bought 6 years ago, and it should still be able to run. From at least what I would expect, this thing's not very demanding, but I want to talk a little bit about the game. At first I was like, I don't know, but ever since trying that game Ballistic a few months back, I realized that browser shooters can actually be quite reliable and quite fun to play if you're casually pooping on the toilet, over at somebody else's house, in school or something, where you may not be able to actually take a gaming laptop or something. It's an alternative. And it kind of reminds me a lot of like a mixture of Counter-Strike meets COD. And I know how those two are extremely similar, but there's certain aspects from both of those games that remind me of this game. So, of course, it's not an alternative to your favorite FPS in Battlefield or something like that. But the fact that this game is free and you can play it on, your Facebook or whatever hell else website is available for it, then that is there. If you're just casually bored at someone's house and you're just stuck without something you're used to and you want to burn 30 minutes somehow, there's an option. So, the reason this game reminds me a little bit of Counter-Strike is the game types. There's some game types that are very, very much Counter-Strike-esque thing. There's like teams and elimination, very similar to like how Diffuse or something like that is. And 6v6 kind of situations, I believe there are other things like the movement. So there's not technically a sprint button. There's your standard walk. You have your slow walk if you need to. And if you pull out your pistol, you run a little faster. Very similar. If you pull out the knife, you run faster in CS. So there's that aspect. Next up is the recoil is ridiculous. Apparently you can actually level up and put skills into certain things like that. So you do need to manage and maintain the recoil, unlike COD where you just push a button and things die. So, no, the COD aspects are simple. You can aim, which is something you can't really do so much in Counter-Strike. I mean, a couple guns have that ability, but not so much general mainstream kind of thing. So it kind of seems a little bit like Call of Duty. It also has a couple kill streaks. You have, I believe they call it sonar, but it's basically a UAV, and I have that right there. Boom. That little magnificent throw you just saw right there was just kind of like a little UAV beacon. It just kind of lets people know what's going on. The alternative is the second streak that you build up, I believe, is a Mortar Strike, which is quite embarrassing. Like, just to be, like, serious about it right now, my my shower does more damage than this Mortar Strike does. You know what I mean? OP shower heads. No, it's just an extremely embarrassing thing. You gotta throw it and you gotta wait for it to call in. And generally people have, equal opportunity to just get the hell out the way. And also, don't throw it like I do. No one told me I was gonna sidearm it. What am I, Roethlisberger? Whatever. Anyways, so that's just kind of how it's going. The game is kind of fun to play. I spent about an hour playing it, where I thought, that's how you always know if a game is kind of fun or interesting or you're enjoying yourself, because if you think it's only been 20 minutes you've been playing it and you actually look at the clock, it's been an hour or two, you had a little bit of fun. So, if you guys want to check something out, you can find the link down in the description below. You can just Google search it, anything like that. It's called Contract Wars. I just killed myself. Whatever, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Just wanted to put a short little video up. I promised him that I would actually do a little review on it. There's not too much to talk about it. You have your standard upgrades. You can, modify your character, upgrade him, skill tree kind of sort of deal. You have different weapons you can work with. You can pay for items if you'd like to, but generally, you don't need to. I did work with this weapon alone, and it was a starter weapon. So, just saying, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I will catch you with another one later on tonight. Stay moist, ladies and gentlemen.